Okay, hey there, everybody. Looks like this is working. I had some technical troubles because I had to update OBS. It wasn't actually troubles. I just had to wait for it to upload. Anyway, yeah, back to Signalis. We're playing our Halloween games till we finish them. I'm not sure if we're gonna play both of them, but we'll see what we end up doing. Um, yeah, so I was trying to figure out like what I did wrong for a puzzle because I got stuck on it last time. Turns out I did nothing wrong. It was the game's fault. It was a... Sorry, I'll sort of show you if I can here. So basically, you do the sort of puzzle, you get like the different things that you're trying to get there. And you've got sort of a couple different ways to sort of go through it, but the only way that's actually correct here is I have to insert all of the other cards, and then I have to insert the Earth card last. If I insert the Earth card, even if it's got the correct code, it doesn't work unless all the other cards are in there first, which I think is a dumb way to program that, but that is what they ended up deciding to do for some reason. Technically speaking, I think we're actually done with this area now, so that should actually get me the ability to look around here. Actually, there's something left in elevator control, but I don't think that that's something we need to worry about right now. I'm pretty sure we do this first here. Okay. Let's just get my laptop up and running here. And that brightly lit room that has had a bite taken out of the top part of it. Nothing ominous going on there. Okay, we picked up some 10 mil. What's our inventory looking at like right now? 2 empty slots. Still got our picture. That's very important for me. It's my emotional support picture. Okay. Let's hit this, probably. Is this the right one? Well, hopefully this is the right one. Anyway. Well, that's not ominous. Okay, why have we got a save here? What's the point of this save? Okay, I want to see something here. Yeah, we're up to 15 stacked there. That's pretty good. And we got some more pistol ammo in here. We got our revolver ammo, but we don't have any more shoddy ammo. Which is kind of actually what I want to get more of, is shotgun ammo. I'm going to go ahead and store another one of these. And I'm not sure if I should just keep all of my pistol ammo with me, or if I should just... I'll probably just have what I have here for now. Ooh, is this shotgun ammo? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're just going to reload the shotgun here, and I guess we'll do it reload. Well, we are going to, like, do that part. That way, if I pull it, I don't have to think about reloading it, because it'll already have the 4 shells in it, so... It'll just save me that little bit of mental effort, or something like that, I guess. Is that everything that's in here? It's just a whole bunch of bullets? Is there literally no puzzle piece to this room? Oh. No. Do I have everything from this area first of all? Because, I'm betting that elevator is not actually listed as being solved. Not a huge fan of these parts here. These go downwards, right? Like, that's actually the direction they go, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm gonna have to just guess that I'm not supposed to be able to find another protector ID. Although... maybe... Where was that other person who was around there? Were they in... There was another person, and I ran past them. Were they in the morgue? I may want to go ahead and just check. Because if they died and they dropped their protector ID, then obviously I can use the elevator again. No. I remember this place. This is not a place with a person in it. Just got the monsters. This place just had these things. I could have sworn I met somebody. There was also the person in the water pump control room, but they didn't have a protector ID on them, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure they're one of those people that's supposed to have one. Alright. Well... Could just be I'm not going to be able to remember where they were. I can almost guarantee that some of these ones are going to come back up, so... Okay. Did we get a VHS that I haven't looked at yet? Okay, I'm just gonna look at the map before I waste any bullets here. ICU, nurse station. I feel like if there was a place, it was probably the nurse station. Both of them. Jeez. That probably counted as damage too. That sucks. Okay, well you're still alive, so... How come this is like this? I can actually see something in there in the, and now it's disappeared. I think that was just a bug. Ow. Whatever. You know what? Let's actually just do it like this. Return to menu. And then we'll just load back to our save, because we didn't find anything. We actually just checked there. I'm feeling pretty certain that I have got everything that I'm supposed to. It's just marking that as a thing that I can do, because I'll be able to use it later once I've gone to another floor, gotten another ID. So I think that's what's happening here, but it's kind of annoying when you've got a place like this and it's saying that you haven't completed everything. Ah, shit. Okay, picked up the ammo. Picked up the ammo. And we'll just refill this. I also want to check, did I have a VHS tape? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Model something, I melt, okay. Oh, well, that's not, I can't kick these guys. Okay, well obviously I'm not supposed to actually waste my time with them then. capable of actually damaging this guy. What I'm kind of guessing is that I'm supposed to be hitting something else here. I can't use that. Okay. I can get rid of these guys permanently. Could have had 10 shotgun rounds here. I think I see what I need to be doing. Okay, let's use a repair patch. Reload while we're here. Resurrect those guys. That's annoying. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, I've wasted enough resources that I want to try this again from scratch, but... Come on. Is there a trigger to getting him to do certain things here? Damn it. Let's go ahead and do that. Bullets again. This is definitely one where you probably want to have your shotgun. So we're probably going to switch out to having that available for this. We also want to have 4 stun batons. We don't want to be shorting ourselves on that one. The range on that. Yeah, we're out of bullets now. I have to redo this. Okay, so now that we know what we're supposed to be doing, though, this is going to be a bit easier. Oops, shit. That was the wrong quit. Okay. Back into it. Was not paying enough attention there. Okay, so I definitely feel like we drop in there with the shotgun. I definitely feel like we actually take all 4 of our, whatever it's called. I think I actually had that equipped because I think I didn't switch that this time. So I'm probably going to try and do like shotgun to his face and then use the other weapon for the other parts. But yeah, this guy is very bullet spongy because I shot him in the face like where it was actually hitting him quite a few times. Like I managed to get quite a decent number of hits, but okay, we take that. Take this. I think there's actually more stuff that I missed over there. Let's, oops. Okay, so we'll take the pistol ammo as well. I think there is a cap to how much I'm allowed to carry. I think I'm only allowed to carry 20. A bit unfortunate. Okay, still though. Reload. Okay, some more repair patches. There's repair patches when I drop down, but I think I still want to have these. I do find this to be a fairly annoying type of enemy, honestly. Just want to see here. I think we start with the pistol. I feel like the puzzle here was supposed to be... I thought the puzzle was getting him to shoot these, like, canisters, or shooting the canisters ourselves. So that this guy would start, like, exploding from that. Like, that's what I thought this was going to be, but apparently not. Okay, let's, might actually be better for us to have the pistol. Although the damage differential is probably significant enough that, like, that's probably not the case. Ow, what the hell? Did not think I was going to get shot there. I kind of prefer it when these guys are further away from each other. Ow. Okay, let's go ahead and do a repair patch. These guys are too close to one another for my liking, but whatever. Thank God I got a repair patch now so that I can deal with that. Okay, it takes a little bit longer to actually use or pick up items than I like, but might have actually overfilled ammo on that one, which is unfortunate if true. Get behind this wall here. terrible job this time. Oh, I missed the entire opportunity there. And these guys are right beside each other. And I'm out of coagulant. I can get some more here, though, but there's about a fire, so... Ow! I always got the buttons mixed up here between the two different ways of doing that. Oh, yep. Crap. Okay. I do wish there was a little bit more than just this one pillar for that, but I swear, is this seriously happening this way? Okay. I can see that his, like, attack isn't even going through the thing. There we go. Okay. Wir sind alle Fleisch und kann something. Okay, this space intentionally left blank. This has got some very Monogatari sort of things going on with the editing here. Model Adler. Okay, Adler, a visitor. Looks like his face has been cut in half. Welcome to our facility. Something... Okay. Wait, what? You caught us at an unfortunate time. How can I help you? I guess I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a Gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. Alina Seo. This picture changed again. I believe she's one of our factory workers. However... Just pushes us down the elevator shaft. Great. You shouldn't have returned. Dream about dreaming. I do take issue with this because, like, I wasn't able to pick up those shotgun shells because it, like, kicked me out of there before I was able to do anything about that. Check if she's still there. I kind of want to go back and redo this if I don't get access to, like, the stuff that was in that room because, like, it really does suck when you're just missing items because of the game shoving you from one place to the other without you having a chance to get them, but... Especially in a game where you're kind of resource-starved, I feel as though, like, you don't have a ton of resource options in this game. I wonder if I could have used flares to get through that last boss fight as well. That might have been interesting. Okay, so there's probably, like, that obvious lit area that I'm supposed to get to, because you can see the red door and the light there, but my intrinsic contrarian gamer nature makes me want to, like, go to all the spots that I'm not supposed to go first in case there's secrets. Hitting the F button, but I'm not allowed actually in these spots. Okay, so it's not actually going to be this. This is just to draw my attention to this area. La fine in den verboten. Something's verboten. Okay, well, good thing I can't understand German. Now I don't know what I'm not allowed to do. You can't restrict me from doing what I want to do if I don't know what it is you're trying to tell me I'm not allowed to do. Okay, so it's a girl being bullied by people in gas masks, as you do. Kavarsund, yeah, man, this goes fast and I can't understand any of this. Okay. So here we can see a bunch of, the elevator's out of order. Yeah, it's not... Okay, so I am kicked out of there and I don't have my crap, so... I do have quite a bit of pistol ammo, but... Okay, let's... Return to menu this time, not quit to desktop. Okay, this sucks. So I absolutely have to pick up everything in the room before asshole pushes me down the elevator shaft, so that's fun. We actually probably want to use the shotgun more for getting rid of the regular guys rather than for dealing damage to him. Although maybe it's actually better to deal damage to him with the shotgun. I'm actually not sure about that. I've made it so I don't have enough room here. Let's go ahead and do that. Then we'll do this. Retrieve that. Yeah, overcapacity. Whoops. Reload that. Okay, so I can rely on the healing that's naturally in there right now. I'm going to switch the shotgun and we'll do more reloading through the menu this time rather than through the other thing. That way I can skip the animation. I could have sworn I saw shotgun ammo when I was in here last time, honestly. Ah, there it is, bottom left. This guy gets to get back up again already. Okay, I want to grab this while we're here. Only got 2 shots on him there, but better than nothing. Great. This is not a good spot to be in. angle here is not great, but that's fine. Is that another set of shotgun shells? Or it could just be that I have too many, Oh shit, that's the problem. Okay. Well, I'm injured. I might actually just use all these, because I don't actually use very many of these, honestly. Then when I've got all these gone, I can use the... I'm not actually sure if this is a good idea, but... It probably isn't, if I'm totally honest with you. Okay. And we actually got everything this time. Okay. Nice. Now we get shoved down an elevator shaft again. It's fine. I wish I knew what all the words in this game meant. Do we still have our picture after he does this? Like, did he give it back? I don't know if he gave it back. We're still gonna have it, because, like, this game is weird that way. Like, I should check something, actually. Can we access our, like, inventory during these times here? He's, Yeah, I want to see if I could access my inventory with this character, because then it would be interesting if I could see if this person has a different version of that same picture that's got, like, part of it smudged out that keeps changing every time. But, oh well. Unfortunately, I can't run nor jump nor do anything productive in this section. It's just walk slowly. This game probably is a lot more meaningful if you know, like, German, Japanese, and any other languages that show up in this. Okay. Oh shit, he did steal my picture. Okay. I want to do something here. Yeah, I need to find a save point, but we're saving in slot 3. Have to find somewhere where I can save. That's the problem here. I want to do that fight again, but I want to have the picture in a lockbox. Alright, here we go. Save point already. Pick up maintenance key. Okay. Those are thermite flares. Okay, so we found a save point. That was not too bad. Throw that into there for now. We'll throw in our extra shotgun rounds. And we'll throw in our shotgun. We'll keep our pistol with us for now and the stun prods, but we'll pick up the thermite flares. We'll try and find where the middle transit point is, where we're going to be passing through a lot, but file 3. So, yeah, this should be the one that we do this one. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go in one more time here. same damn boss fight that I left, but return to menu, go into save block 2, and we're gonna try this one last time. I don't like this boss fight because we're having to do this so many times. Okay, so we're doing this. I'm not sure which of these I'm gonna actually continue on through with though. Like, the number of save slots that we get is limited. So how that ends up working here is kind of weird. I'm also not going to bother bringing the shotgun itself. I'm going to pick up the rounds, but I'm not going to actually bring the shotgun. I don't think it's necessary for this fight here, so we'll store that. We'll store the picture. This did change again. I think this is the third change that it's undergone. The game is definitely sort of working on that sort of thing where it's like gaslighting you, but let's go ahead and store that. We'll store these. Keep the pistol. We'll take extra pistol ammo. We've got enough stun prods. Okay. And we're going to go again, now that we don't have that with us here. So there's got to be some meaning to doing it with the picture and doing it without the picture if it, like, deletes it from your inventory because, like, Adler steals it. But I have no idea which of them is supposed to be the ending that you're trying to, like, go for, like, which would be considered the better way of going about this. Wondering what causes him to go into, well, her, I guess, actually, but like, what causes you to go into the mode where you're like this? Getting substantially better at doing this, honestly, as well. Not gonna have the best time on this one, but some of those shots didn't count for one reason or another. Guy did a 360 there. He's trying to flex on me here. Wait, am I out? Okay, this is a bad angle, and I'm pretty mad that I'm missing all the damage on this one. Okay, I don't have enough room for 10, that's fine. Sometimes he just gets to be at an angle where I don't get to actually hit him, which, you know, sucks, but whatever. Like, this angle here, I'm not really allowed to hit him. Let's also check here. I've got one prod left, which is pretty good. Down, that's good. And that's the angle I want to be at. Perfect. Alright, so does this make a big difference? We will find out. A visitor, welcome to our facility. Same so far. Same so far. I'm looking for a gestalt. A worker at our facility? Let me see that picture. Looks like I still have the picture somehow, even though I've got it in the inventory. I don't have it in my inventory. So we'll see if like this actually makes a difference in anything, but it looks like it might not actually. We'll see if I can find it in the inventory box though, if it was preserved there. Kind of strange if it doesn't actually end up mattering. Usually in this kind of game, that kind of thing's an important thing for one reason or another. Her hair changed. I feel like that was something happened there. Okay, so it's still not in our inventory, which we sort of can expect. But now the important part, is it in here? No, it's missing from here as well. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go back to the other one, I guess. I'm not actually sure if it matters at this point, but... So we'll quit here, return to menu, and then it's in save slot 3. So that was a bit of a waste of time, but it's good to know. I'm going to find out it actually does somehow make a difference, even though it, like, the end result is the same, but... Yeah, let's shuffle around our inventory just a little bit here. We haven't actually found a revolver. I wonder if there's going to be one soon. Okay. Let's actually do a repair patch. Still got a stun prod in this run. Okay. Nope. No way through there. I do feel lonely without having that picture. I don't know what we're trying to accomplish here. And I can't really see what we're doing. I'm guessing we have to find some fuses, looks like. So we're not trying to unplug the ones that exist or anything like that. Voltage is 120 and 120, and we're probably trying to get to 230, and these guys are resistors. So... okay. So that'd be the maintenance key already. Okay. Usually you end up with a key and it sits in your inventory cluttering it up for like an hour. Oh, well, that's different. Postbox key required. Well, I certainly don't have that. The elevator is out of order. That's the comment I've got for that situation. Okay, some 9mm. Owl key. What? Got the revolver ammo. Boyan wird brennen. Boyan will burn. Techniker controller replica. Security technician controller replica storch. Angry note. I'm officially sick of the Yules next door. They've been listening to that stupid song nonstop since the piano room was locked down. If I have to hear it one more time, I'm going over there and smashing the stupid tape recorder to pieces. Wonder if there's a way we can borrow a key so we can get into their dorm and put an end to this madness. I don't care about breaking quarantine, but if it means never having to hear that song again. Oh, it's the shower room. Star. Replica overview star. Star, security technician guard replica Starling. Generation 4 low-cost combat unit. Biomechanical polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height 220 centimeters. Star model protector security technicians with extended legs starting to gracefully tower over most gestalts. Despite their heavy armor, they can move swiftly with their long strides. Their cool and detached demeanor allows them to analyze situations with objectivity and deploy forces required. Training close combat and riot control techniques, they operate best in small squads left by an officer starting equipped with a ballistic shield. So this is probably going to relate to who these fellows are. I can see there's a thing over there, but this is going to be a room with a lot. There's quite a lot of combat going on in there, and I don't really want to deal with that right now, just because I don't particularly want to do that until I know roughly what we're doing. Okay, so that's blocked is what they're saying there. We got this going on. Let's go ahead and check, actually. So we can see that this goes through the cleaning room and then into that cleaning room hallway that's blocked off in that other spot. So we could get down into that area if we ran past them, and then we could also try and get to the right side there. But I think that we probably want to like view that as a potential for our flares, but there's 3 of them in there, and that's a little bit more than I want to deal with right now. Unlocks from the other side, okay. Hoffnung für die Zukunft, Rotfront. Hope for the future, Rotfront. What a terrible name for the Hope for the Future. Okay, so none of these places I can actually use, so it is definitely going to be floor 6 for now. I may want to like drop off these revolver bullets though before I have to get stuck in a place with a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory I can't use. So we'll go do that. And I think I might save as well, but... do I want to take a third thermite with me? I might as well. Could go switch to the shotgun for a little bit here, I think. Store all that, take that. And we'll take all the shotgun rounds out of there. So we're just going to switch over for a little bit. Okay. So I'm guessing the next, like, while is going to be me looking for fuses for the fuse box, so... I'm guessing there's probably going to be at least one in there. Is there actually anything in here, or is it just blockage? I can sort of see what I'm supposed to, like, get. It's like, there's a bit of paper there, at the very least, but not a lot in there, honestly. Okay. So this room looks annoying as hell. What's up with... oh, that's a reflection in the glass there. They're actually located over there, so there's not more than I thought. Looks like we can actually sneak in here. Well... oops, shit. Okay, we are damaged, so I guess we'll use this right away. It being dark in here sucks. I can't see what's going on, and as a result of that... I'm probably missing stuff. Alright, what hit me? Alright, who are you, huh? Jerk. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Just walk quietly. There's a thing over here. Might be a fuse, actually. I think that's actually one of those healing things. Lighting malfunctions. Due to a recent incident involving a certain styling that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. What? That should hopefully stop any more non-service cater personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. If you've been assigned an illumination failure repair task, remember to equip a flashlight module so the door sensors will let you in. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in his quarters on the 8th floor these days. Shetsu. Okay, so we need flashlights. Okay, what are we doing here? This is the workshop hallway. Well, things went down here, that's for sure. Got some more stun prods. Fantastic. Looks like there's some shotgun shells here. God damn it. Okay, well... c'est la vie. Yeah, I'm not done this stream yet, so I'm or I'm not done this game yet, so we're just continuing until we finish it. But I started on Halloween, it's for Halloween, you know. I'm afraid the commander won't receive any visitors at the moment. What am I seeing here? But perhaps I can be of assistance instead. Who are you? I'm the administrator of this facility. Please, there's no need to be afraid. This is the person that we took the perspective of that was in that classroom and that saw that other person getting the shit kicked out of them. I'm just here to help. So, Erica. None of us are here by choice. Und niemand wir uns vermissen? Okay. I'm gonna actually use the repair spray here. Auto-injector. That's what those are. There's another one in the bathroom. Alright, Star... Sarkaisniker Officer, her replica. I can't read this. Star. Security Technician Guard Replica Star. They sure like making propaganda posters of those ones. They know their audience, I guess, probably. What is... Weird. Okay. Unlocked the door. Where are we? Dining room hallway. So there's probably a crap ton of stuff that I've missed on that upper floor, but... Glad that I chose the shotgun here. I'm picking up a lot of shells. Adler? Yeah, he's the guy who threw us down the elevator shaft. What's my inventory looking like here? Man, it is a mess. Our inventory is a mess. That's fine. 2 whole bullets there. Fantastic. That clearly looks like a box of something, but I guess it's a box of, like, breakfast stuff, so... I get the feeling like there's no way past this person here. That's probably one of the fuses that I need, is my guess, but it's hard to tell from here. No space to carry a fuse, that is what it is, though. Let's see here. High voltage fuse. Your order of this replacement part has been approved and processed by S23 management. Please find and close the requested part for installation. Falcus specifically requested the repair of the looping lift system be prioritized over other repairs. Please replace the fuse as soon as possible. It's a huge hassle for everyone to get around without it. Okay, well, you heard them. Please prioritize this. I could use this and just heal that way, so I guess we'll do that. That'll get me back up to, like, full health, and then I can pick up the fuse, but I think that might have been a bit of a horrible waste of that. Okay, I cannot tell what is interactable in this game, like, 9 times out of 10. It's just... Kitze avertet befreiung? Kitze. Kitze awaits... Kitez awaits liberation. Yeah, getting those backwards. Man, I wish I knew German. It would make this game a lot easier to understand if they were, like, lying to me about what all these posters say. Also, how are we doing on ammunition here? We got 6 more shotgun rounds, which is 3 less than what we started with, so we are not picking up as many as we're using. I feel like we could probably loop this person. Okay, so we piss them off. End up in a room that's dark, so I can't do shit with it. Fantastic. They're both gonna actually be right outside the door here, so I need to be ready to spring in action here. Well, this isn't optimal. Hello. Alright, I guess we're just shooting you guys. I got a twofer though. So that's nice. Apparently there's a trick to using these things. Yeah, I have to probably get the power up with the fuse that we just picked up. The problem being, I think I actually need a bunch of fuses. Well, shit. Okay, I don't think this place is where we want to be right now. I want to look for a place where I can, like, get a box and a save point. Well, okay, it's probably going to be past this person here then. I guess I have to get past them. Which probably means more... I think I can loop this one. Yeah, there's lots of room in this one. Okay. These are much nicer bunks than the other ones. This is the same sort of thing there. You can see someone's been doing their target practice there. They've been getting, like, just bullseyes there. Okay, is there anything past this person here? Like, there's something in their shadow, but I can't tell what that actually is. I might not actually be anything. Yeah, there's some bullets over there, but using bullets just so I can pick up some bullets is not really my idea of a good exchange necessarily. This is awkward. The shield actually blocks from the angle that it's at. That's interesting. I definitely feel like I can stealth past this one, though, so I'm not going to bother. It was just a matter of where they're going to, like, come up from where I was standing beside that couch there. The hell's that mean? Okay, well... This is at 234. We got the radio doing something here. What is that? The fact that this automatically turned itself on tells me that there's something going on in here. Alright, well, we're going to toggle that. Wait, I can't toggle it off? 1700. 16. Oh, we're taking damage. Interesting. This should get us back to the stairwell. Yep, that's where that gets us. Okay, well, more important than anything else, I can now, like, dumpster a bunch of stuff off here, but... yeah. I'm very confused what to do with that room where it's, like, saying radio frequencies at me. I'm kind of guessing, like, I have to actually keep up with what it's saying there and swap them. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to pistol right now. We've got the fuse, so... I also should pick up another stun prod, maybe. Nah, I'm kind of fine for that right now. Okay. I never did find out what I want to use the thermite on there, but... Okay, so let's go ahead and equip you. I'm wondering if it's like I have to switch to those frequencies like as they pop up, because I can kind of pause by going into the menu every time it happens, but... Okay, so we got the fuse. I'm guessing that's over here, but we're at 120, we're at 180. I'm guessing we have to get these to the correct values. Looks like we can actually... I'm not actually sure how we're increasing or decreasing these, so let's see if there's any number hints on these. I don't particularly see anything. Because I'm guessing we have to get these numbers to match here. Let's just turn all of these off for now. Okay, so maybe what I want to do is figure out what each of these does for each of these and write them down. Where's my notepad? This is, again, I should have learned my lesson and gotten a pad of paper for me with this. Okay, so we're just going to do switch 1 here is plus 600 slash 120. Switch 2 here is 240 and 720. 720 slash 240. Switch 3 is 840 slash 360. Minus 50 plus 30. I'll just do minus 50 slash 30. Okay, this zeros, so I don't actually know what that is, but it's plus 80 and then something, minus something. So let's do a known positive value and see how that sort of ends up there. So it's more than negative 150. Let's do 480. That's a minus 120 exactly, isn't it? 480, no, it's minus 130. This one here is 20 slash negative 40. No, negative 60. That was about to be very, very stupid. That would have potentially made things very difficult for me. And this one is minus 10 minus 100. Okay, so we're looking for something that'll get us both the 800 on the top set there and the 230 on the second set here. Terrifying thing, yeah, most terrifying thing is math, yeah, basically. Okay, so we're looking at 120 base, so we need a total of 700 or 680 for the first one. So anything that adds up to 680. And then we also need the other one, which also starts at 120, to go up by 110. So I need something that gets me 680 and then 110. So we could do switch 1 and then... Nope, that won't do it. Switch 2, that's not quite right. Let's try this just as a sort of throw crap at it until we see something here. And then minus 50. Wait, that's not that one. Minus 10, minus 100, and then 20 minus 60. That was fast. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't want to do that again, though, so we're going to go save. Yeah, maybe the real horror was the math equations we did along the way. Alright, here we go, saved. So will this turn on the lights in the areas where there were problems with lights? Who knows? We'll find out. This might also turn on those elevators that we sort of bypassed. We'll find out what it actually did in a bit, I guess. Okay. Oh, I'm low on health. Fantastic. Okay. Apparently we also just missed a door here. Oh no, it's locked. I need the owl key. I don't know what that is. So there is one door that we haven't actually looked at here. There's another one that's locked. We've got the lift. I think we'll try going from a different angle first. Okay, let's just see. Oh, what the heck? I think I accidentally hit shift there. Okay, we're just gonna try and figure this out, though. The rolling shutter gates, that... I don't think that we found anything that would actually help with that. I'm wondering if we got the lights working now? Yeah, whatever. Okay, rolling shutter gates here still down. Whatever. Okay, so that got the lift working, it seems. These two are going to be back up, and I'm going to be very irritated by that, because I can't get past them, really. Might be able to loop if I go like this. Nope, not properly. Okay, where are we now? Well, we got that. That's nice. I kind of want to get this piece of paper here, but... Oh, this is a boss we fought. Replica overview, MNHR. Mining nuclear tech high security replica Mina. Generation 3 industrial specialist. Frame biomechanical with high security reinforced armor plated servo shell. Height 260 centimeters. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery, and hazardous environments, no other model rivals the MNHR units with their high security power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation under crushing pressure and in zero-G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields, standard Generation 3 cranial construction can be found, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as with any other replica model. Please note the MNHR neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the Sapper variant should be used, which employs a combat-capable persona in the same frame. For more information, see Schwartz. Schwer Antipanzer Replica Schnapper. Okay, cool. Am I supposed to be here right now? I'm kind of feeling like I shouldn't be here right now. Falk. Verheerungskommando Lieutenant Replica. Lieutenant Replica. Replica Overview. FKLR. Operation Command Control Unit Replica Falcon. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Command Unit. Frame biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height 250 centimeters. The Protector Verheerungskommando's commander, the head of each IN facility's protector force, powerful prototype bioresonant Falcon unit, an authority that may never be questioned. The Falcon unit serves not just as commander of the protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our national leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. Interesting. It's also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. This is going to be a boss fight. Son of a bitch. Okay, is this going to be a boss fight? How are you doing, lady? A heavy box fashioned like an owl. There are small holes in the top like a speaker or a microphone. Yeah, I guess I can sort of see like a resemblance to an owl. There's a little thing over here, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. Alright, we pixel hunt, and I despise pixel hunting. I don't think there's anything else here, really. Okay, we got some repair spray pluses. That's not what I'm trying to look at. Can't carry any more ammo. We're at maximum capacity, I guess. Okay, well, there's got to be, like, something I can do with this, so let's... Was there... Oh god, what was it? It's not this. Frequencies, there it is. There's no owl on here. If there was an owl, that would have been great, but... I'm guessing there's like an owl frequency. Maybe it's in here. Falk's Diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. Do not want to live anymore is what I've become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me. No, touch me, poison me. Unless we're getting some, Wow, I can't remember the name of that game. The one where you're like an engineer and you blow off the limbs of things. Feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore. I've not become someone else either. I'm stuck here, between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections, penetrating my brain, tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? Oh, well, we're getting the same, so... okay, that doesn't really tell me anything about, like, the owl box that you've got there. I'm assuming it's got to have something. Like, I'm betting if I play some sort of, like, resonant frequency, with the radio, we'd be able to get that to activate somehow. But I don't have Dead Space. Yeah, thank you, that was it. You can see, like, the little pop-up flaps on the floor for these jerkles, but... Where these jerkles pop out of. Oops, I accidentally ran. Running is actually a mistake quite often in this game. You want to walk calmly, it's just I'm, trying to get places faster. Ketez, Leng, Heimat, Boyen, Rotfront. These are all places that we've seen like the propaganda posters for. An orrery showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Those are all inhabited worlds. Interesting. Well, I guess we sort of knew they were, but I never knew that they were referring to entire planets. I thought they were just talking about, like, provinces or something like that. Would love to find a save room so I could dump off some of the stuff. Unfortunately, they just explicitly say that you can't do anything in dark rooms, so I need to leave. They're just like, oh yeah, hey, like, the doors are locked here and you can't do shit about it. It's like, thanks, game. Not sure I can sneak past this one, and I also don't know if there's anything worth sneaking past them for. I kind of don't want to actually go into this room because that'll lock me in there. What would be better is looping around. But I'd still rather find... Because if I find puzzle pieces, I can't actually use them right now. Right, this is this one. Damn it. Okay. So I'm guessing we actually have to think about these things as, like, specific up or downs. So let's try this. We just end up at 8 again, so I'm guessing that's the bottom floor. We actually have the puzzle piece for that door that's over here. That person stayed down. That was very polite of them. They usually don't. Ah, okay. So, how much damage have I taken? Yeah, I've taken enough damage that I should probably use a repair patch here, or two. Maybe even just actually... Let's actually just use one of those repair spray pluses that I found. And then we'll dump the rest of that in there. I think we're okay without the thermite right now. I haven't found a good spot to use them. There's just actually too many spots that I kind of need to use those sort of things for, which is annoying, but whatever. We're capped out on pistol ammo because I've been avoiding fights like a good guy. Oh, the owl key had nothing to do with the owl box. That is infuriating. What the hell, game? Yule. Replica overview. Euler. Simple universal light replica owl. Generation 4 low-cost general-purpose frame. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell. Height 175 centimeters. Euler units are the backbone of the Usan nation's workforce. Their elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Euls are highly social and get along well with each other as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. Where do I see your health? Your health is the status window on the left of this thing, where my sort of, you can see like the face there. The blue screen is healthy, the like yellow is low health, and then it goes to red. I've never actually figured out how deep it can get. I usually heal like way earlier than I probably am supposed to, but I'm one of those sorts of people where it's like I get bothered if I'm not full health. Okay. This looks a lot like some kind of like flashlight that I could be taking, or desk lamp. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's plugged into anything. I feel like I could take it with me. Have that be a source of light, but... Yeah, so this has like that Resident Evil health system. Okay, well... This guy's being a jerk. Where's the owl key? Shoot, I don't actually remember where I'm supposed to deal with this. It's not here, then. Maybe it was a floor up. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay. Because you were probably going to get up. No, you didn't. Okay. That was very polite of you. Okay, thank you. Shit. Okay, I think we're right by where the owl key is. Alright, just gotta wait for them to sort of move so I can hustle past. Oops, shit. That's the worker key. Wrong one. Alright. So that means it's gotta be up this way. This is also going to be annoying. Alright. Nope. Okay, we actually started off in a good spot for this. So we do have the ability to... Oh. Okay, maybe not. I know that they walk through here sometimes. I just don't want to get into a fight with all of these things here. Okay, there we go. Don't really care. Away we go. Okay, this is the owl room. This looks like the light room from Alan Wake. Another stun rod, that's nice. Elin later. The hell? Infinity. Maybe the owl room is the room that we learn about the owls. Pick up broken music cassette. Sure, why not? Portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Well, we read the diary entry of why that's like that. It's just like, I swear to God, if I have to hear that one song one more time, I will go crazy. And then they did. And then they stabbed the music player. Fortunately, they didn't slaughter everybody in the room. They just walked in here and destroyed their music player like an absolute monster. Why would you do that? That's a horrible thing to do to a person. At least they didn't kill them, but still, what a horrible person. Okay, let's, have we found anywhere where we can do a cassette player sort of thing here? I think we'll put it in storage for now. I'm trying to just think, though, where have we not actually accessed? And I still haven't found a flashlight, by the way, but I probably just missed it or something stupid. It's gonna be like an owl song that is sort of like similar to how the hamster dance is. That's probably why the person wanted to murder everybody, and at that point, fully justified, honestly. Okay, I still haven't figured out that room with all the noise in it. That's a room that I have not figured out. I don't have the worker key yet. I don't have any way into the post box thing. What was the room with all the noise in it, actually? Now that I think about it. Did I ever... I don't know if I actually figured out what that was. There's Star Map Briefing Room. Apparently I haven't figured out everything in there. I don't know anything about the Falk's box. Maybe our radio player... No, our radio player is literally an implant behind our ear, which is why it doesn't show up in our inventory. I could try hitting a thing to just see if I can play it, though. That would be a possibility. Okay, so this is floor B6. We need to be doing stuff here, it looks like. Because there's, like... Oh, that's in the dark, though. Actually, near the looping lift, there's a thing of stuff that I need to check out there. Okay, so we're on the service level. That's where we are currently. Old medical ward. We don't have the ability to go back there, I don't think. I should probably try and figure out that stupid room with the radio signals. East hallway, I haven't done anything in yet, too. On floor B8. Okay. And then there's the storage room, and I can't see in there either. Yeah, so we'll actually do what you were recommending there and just check to see if we can actually just play this. I'm kind of suspecting not, though. If we could have a cassette deck in our head, that would be very funny. I can't use this here yet. I need to repair the magnetic tape inside the cassette before it can be played again. Apparently they also destroyed this. Oh yeah, broken music cassette. They really didn't want people to be able to hear that song there. Alright. Bit of a cranky person, that one. I'm still not 100% sure what the hell the power on thing that I did was. Like, what the hell the point of that was. Okay, where are we and what are we looking for here? Right, I just need the lift, which is all the way at the bottom, unfortunately, but... whatever, it's fine. Is this the right way? This is the wrong way. Actually, I think that protector room might have been the one with all the noise in it. I should try that out later. I might actually have to look up what the hell that actually is about there. I can run past you as well. You don't. You're gonna be right there, though. That's a bit of a problem, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I need to go down a floor. Just want to check this, actually. Yeah, we already did this. There's nothing left here. Where would you find a flashlight in this kind of place? This is where we spawned in here. When we jumped down that mysterious hole. Okay, and then there's a bunch of places here that we haven't gone to. Up in the east hallway sort of area there. Library key. Okay, so... I'm wondering if there's, like, just a flashlight in one of these places with the darkness. Oh yeah, this place. This place was annoying. I didn't go here because I figured that I likely would find puzzle pieces faster and my inventory is full, so that's why it's like this. Damn it. Okay, so what's going on here? So that will be an unlocked door on the flood overflow, I believe. This one, I bet, is locked. Yep. That one's locked. Okay, let's pop in there, see if we can reset those guys. We already checked that. Oh, right. Ow. Okay, well that's annoying. I'm gonna be right outside the door again. Shotgun rounds, fine. This is gonna be another star thing, isn't it? Wonderwaffen, super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire. Falk units. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually different. It's locked. Eagle key required. Man, they like birds here. There's a flashlight module lying on the table. Thank God. Picked up flashlight module. Okay, how do I use the flashlight module? Ah, okay. So that takes an inventory slot. That's going to be infuriating. Adler. Replica overview Adler. Administration data processing logistics replicate Eagle. Generation 5 high command specialist. Framework. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. Height 175 centimeters. An integral part of every protector. Commando is the administrator unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, like shoving people down elevators. Given how many people we see down the elevator shaft, I feel like he's been busy with that. Freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falk unit, serving as their adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. Okay. I'm wondering if the flashlight is going to make me more visible. Yeah, whatever. Hummingbird key. Righto then. Okay, so we can actually go down here now and actually see shit. This definitely makes us more visible. shoot. Okay. Well, I've got an easy way to go to get healed, though, at least, so... Just go here and then go back up to the, Oh yeah, that flashlight makes us very visible. Okay. Actually, I want to do something here. So I know that if I go through this way, I can actually get up around here, and then into the room that had all those bullets, and I can go pick those up. Or no, I can't pick those up now because I'm at maximum pistol. It doesn't actually matter that I've got, like, empty slots, I just... Okay, no, apparently I could. Apparently I had enough left over. Alright, because I shot something there. Guessing this is still the same sort of thing there. Okay. Police is clear when you're dying? Yeah, they're pretty clear when I'm dying. The flashlight being the way it is actually kind of annoying, in all honesty. I would love it if the stupid thing there was a little bit less like that is. Yeah, whatever. Okay. If you knew the layouts and levels really, really well, what we could actually do is we could have the flashlight turned off, sneak to the right area, and then just flicker the flashlight back on when we're in the right spot for the door. But because of the way the game is, I don't know if that's easy for me to do. Island key. Well, that's none of the keys that I needed. Colibri in the management office. One of the Colibris has holed herself in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her in her illusions sitting inside the room crying. Which one is the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I closed to her, I felt my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. Sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. Yeah, so it's playback the frequencies, I guess, that they're playing at us, I guess. Seems to be the case. Oh, shit. Didn't see you there at all. What the hell? The Hunter's Key. None of these are keys that I need. Cradle of Humanity, Veneta. I don't want to come back here, so we're just going to do a bit of a thorough look here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, shit. Right, well, I do wish it would, you know, move these guys when I spawn into an area, but whatever, it's fine. Wait, what? Really? I don't feel like I was at any angle for her to get mad at me there, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, let's go limp our way back. I'll put our keys back in the box for now. Get some healing done. But I don't know what I'm exactly supposed to do with those keys that I found. These are not the ones I was looking for, I don't believe. I was looking for like the Eagle key and the Hummingbird key. We've got the flashlight now, so I'm wondering what we should be doing here. So let's use our Repair Spray Plus. The real problem for me is like I can't use the stun prod alongside the flashlight, which I really feel like would be the ideal way to have that done there. Let's go ahead and do a drop off these. Pick up one of those, pick up one of these. We're going to make another repair spray plus. Wait, what did I pick up? Oh, here we go. Combine. Use that. Back up to blue. I'm going to equip you until we actually need to use the flashlights. Reload. And save again. We'll stick with this one. Okay. What I may do for that room with all the people in it is actually just switch the shotgun, though. I feel like if we're in there with the shotgun, that's going to be the easier way to fight that. The only problem is I don't know if I need a key when I'm in there, and if I don't, I'm going to be real irritated if I do actually need one for that. Do I heal over time? The different types of heals give you different types of heals. So the repair patches are a heal over time, the most basic cheap ones, and the those sort of like spray ones are a faster heal. They actually heal while you're still in the inventory, so they're faster. Okay, let me just check actually. Not this one. Management office, yeah, that was that one. Okay, so we're going to try going back to the management office. I'm going to try doing whatever the hell it was I was supposed to be doing in there. So, floor 7, basically beside the this thing. Should be able to get to it right away. Or do you mean, do I passively heal over time? As far as I know, you don't. I don't believe you do. I certainly haven't seen any evidence that you do. $102. $130. I'm taking damage anyway, though. $132. I'm glad you can do this from this menu, but... Okay, so I think I need to do the frequency thing to get them vulnerable, but it doesn't actually protect me. The hell's this? There's a keyhole in the painting. Damn it. I need the island key. Okay. Oh, God. I really hope they don't respawn for this. They did sort of talk about it, but I can never be sure with this game. Oh, shit. Okay. The fact that I know how to solve that puzzle, though, does help now. I kind of figured it was something like that, but honestly, I couldn't figure out that you also had to shotgun them while you're at it. Okay. So we want island key. I could probably just use a repair patch. And this will just heal us over time. Reload. Not much point to it, because I can just, like, run back down there. The only thing that really changes is I had to, like, backtrack and get around here like this, which is fine. Because I probably would have taken that damage regardless in that particular fight there. It's not like I knew what I was doing. Oh, the body disappeared. That's interesting. Okay, that's the workshop key. I think that's going to be everything in here. Okay, so where was workshop key? I think that was 8th floor near the bottom. It's in the library hallway, I'm pretty sure. And we could also check up in Adler bedroom because we've got our shotgun. And we could also check the storage room. So, maybe we're on to something, I guess. We're slowly getting through all these puzzles. This game is full of them. Proud tradition of horror games, the boss fights suck, but, you know, that's the classic. Ah, shit. Okay. I don't think I've actually been in here. It's the mine shaft. Okay, I need the admin key. Well, it's good to know. Okay, so... this is the one that we were already in. This one needed the eagle key. So, it's dark, but I remember this was actually where we found the flashlight, so... Alright, time for us to... Oh. Great. I hate this. Okay. What a fancy thing there. Alright. That's also going to be locked, but we can loop these guys pretty easily. I'm just trying to remember. That one was the hummingbird key. I don't have that yet. Worker key goes over here. Oh no, that's library key. Shoot. Wait, what floor was I supposed to go to for the worker key then? Shoot. Oh, it's this one. God damn it. Okay, well, while we're here... Okay. Never gonna have to be in here again. I said optimistically when I'm probably gonna have to be in here like 3 more times or something like that. Alright. Replica overview. STCR. Storch, we already have seen this one. I think this is exactly the same. Each counter protector security technicians is overseen by a control unit. Yada. Toss replica models thanks to their extended legs. Storch superior, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've seen that. Get another repair spray plus. There's a bunch of dead units in here. Got quite a bit of them. Some pistol ammo here. Revolver ammo, rather. Wow, there is a lot of stuff. There's going to be a boss fight. I'm going to pop down there. There's going to be a boss fight down there. That's going to be like, Okay, well, The unfortunate thing is, like, since I can't really go back here, I can't really get the stuff again, but we don't have a revolver, so I'm not really going to think about that too much. And I'd rather have the repair plus than the repair. And we're full health, so I'm not going to just use it either. So I think we're fine. We're just going to drop down. The hell? Thanks, game. Why is my flashlight light not working, huh? Huh? Operational procedures. Control. AN Guideline 176 for the deployment of operational procedures. Operational psychology. In order to reliably protect the safety of our nation, AN must develop and deploy procedures and technologies to maintain complete control over all replicas and service of the nation. Just like with Gestalts, procedures involving operational psychology are highly effective for behavior control of replicas. Primary advantage of replicas over Gestalts is predictability. All newly deployed replicas of a model are virtually identical both physically and psychologically. As they all share the same memories under the same circumstances, a newly deployed Yule unit will practically always react in the exact same way. Okay, so I'm a Yule unit, I believe, is what we're playing as, or what we're supposed to be playing as. So we actually look the same as all the others, and we also are remembering people that we probably have never met then. However, as soon as a unit encounters new situations, it will begin to deviate from its original pattern. In some cases, this may lead to the unit being less efficient for its intended purpose. This is called persona degradation. Using wealth of private information about the life of the Gestalt, each neural pattern is based on allows us to ensure optimal uniform post-deployment development of each unit. In simpler terms, our primary objective is the focused manipulation of the individual to ensure they remain as close to the original pattern as possible, and thus productive, loyal, and docile for as long as possible. This is called persona stabilization. Stabilization can come in many forms and usually takes in the form of regular activities or fetish objects that distract and calm the replica. Like my picture that I had. Until the development of bioresonance technology that allows wide-scale direct behavior control, the methods of operational psychology still remain the most reliable way to control both replicas and Gestalts in the interest of the protection of national security. Okay. Hey there. How you doing? You look like you're wearing a tinfoil hat. Discarded hard hats lie among stacks of classified files. Got your gamer lights there? Okay. Alright, oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be down in the mine? Your flashlight? Let me take a look. Try it now. Can you believe this? All these files. They think they know us so well. So much talk about persona and stabilization. In the end, they just want us to shop and work until we die. What a joke. What do you mean you don't remember me? Did you hit your head? Yeah, I did fall down a lot of things here. I'm staying here. No chance I'm never going back to work. Fair enough. Can't carry any more revolver ammo, that's fine. Is that also a healing? Yeah, I can't take that either. Alright, well, what the hell was the point of this? There's got to be more to this little area here. Really? Is this really all there is? It looks like they destroyed some stuff over there, but looks like it doesn't matter. I would love to get back in here to get all this stuff later on, but I would need actually quite a lot of slots for that. Well, either way. I think that room there is actually blocked off, so I don't think we worry about that. Which one of you is getting back up, huh? Try me, punk. Okay, so we don't have the library key still. Was it up one floor? I think it's up one floor because I can't go down a floor, so. You're still staying down? It's good for you. Oh no, wait, this is the wrong way. Just as well if that happened then. Wait, is this not... Damn it, where am I? Oh, 6. I have to go up one more floor. Okay, fine. Getting up this time? No? Wise choice. Okay, in we go. Again, revolver bullets, and I still don't have a revolver. Star Storch. Replica known issue, part 3. Classified information, Commander Eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior stem from original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, these documents should be destroyed after reading. Well, they didn't do that. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit in low status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their personas. Storage units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. So these are like clones based on real people, so like these are the sort of like neural patterns of the original person, I'm assuming. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, I need my cassette. But we can also check this, 142. Well, looks like we've adjusted to that, but it doesn't actually do anything. So I probably need to get the tape as well, but since it's broken, I also need to fix it, right? Maybe some of the stuff in here lets you actually fix it. Like, this looks like a soldering iron. I don't know if that actually works, though. Well, now you get angry. What the hell? Alright. So we also have this repair bay that we can get into now. Now that our light situation is fixed. And we got the shotgun. Looks like they're staying down though, so that's good. Could get that, but I don't think I've got room for it. Oh, I do have room for it. Okay. This is the target practice room. There's so much 12mm ammo. Why do I not have a 12mm gun yet? Adhesive tape. I'd use that to a weapon case as well. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. I need to go drop off a bunch of healing items, I feel like. I should have actually gone to storage earlier, but we might as well do the thing where we pick up the cassette tape as well, because we pick up the adhesive tape, we use that to repair. And that'll let us sort of do both. Okay, out of here just fine. And then we also know where we can go to actually deal with that. Still have this to deal with as well. There's a lot of puzzles here. There's a lot of stuff per area that you have to deal with. There's probably a place where I could have used those flares too, but yeah, well. Alright, so we're going to drop you off. We're going to drop you off. I'm not 100% sure I need the sort of shotgun here. So we take the cassettes. Do I need the flashlight again? I think I do, yeah, because we need it to get in that room that had the thing again. Pretty sure I'm not allowed to just go back in there without it now that I've already cleared it. I'm pretty sure I still have to do the exact same thing again. Okay, and it's just down this way. See, like, this room, if it weren't for the fact that you can stealth it, would be a great room to, like, flare these guys, because, like, you have to go through here so many times, but at the same time, it's not, because it's, like, fairly easy to get through. Like, you could actually loop them, even if they were kind of being a nuisance. Okay, so we do the adhesive tape. And then we do the combine to get the repaired cassette. Then we pick up you. And what the hell does this do? It's got a padlock, so this would have the revolver in it, I bet. We'll have to do something to go around and just pick up all the revolver ammo, like, after we deal with that. This is going to be the hunter's key. But we can get to the cassette room, I think, right now. Or wait, is this the right way? This might not be the right way. Oh no, this is the radio transmission workshop. Okay. Have to wait there till they're pretty far away from the door before you, like, go in there, because otherwise it does weird things. Okay. So we repaired that with tape, which I don't feel is correct, but whatever. Yulin later. Okay, so I probably have to now do this. And while we're around, I should actually also pick up that other thing. Can they hear this? They might be able to hear the music. Well, until I have evidence of that, this is my background music. We're just going with it. Gonna try something, punk? I think they can hear that. Oh, it stopped. Damn it. Okay, well, whatever. Let's store you. Let's store you. We're gonna store you. Okay, and we're going to pick up the... I'm pretty sure it's this. So, let's... That did. This is indeed the revolver. High recoil, strong knockback. Okay. I think we'll try playing around with that for a little bit here, so we'll put away the shotgun. Actually, no, we want the shotgun because we're going to go back into that room with all the darkness, and we're going to pick up the items that were in there eventually. So we do need... given the circumstances, I can get rid of the stun prod because we can't actually use it. I don't have any puzzle items anymore. Apparently the way that this works is, like, it can actually be used to make pictures, but I've just been taking pictures of the game using my cell phone, so... It's kind of not really necessary in the modern age. Okay, I guess we'll do this one again. Okay, so we're missing the hummingbird key. We've seen everything that's in here. Oh, no, we haven't gotten to surgery. I don't see any... Oh, no, wait, that's further up. Okay. We haven't done the post box yet. There's 2 doors left. We need the star map still, and the floor 8 dorms we still have to do. There's also Felix box. I play Euler blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can take pictures if you fill an inventory slot? Yeah. I mean, it's not great. I'm definitely not going to worry about doing that, but... Okay, so I play the music in front of that thing. That's what we do. So, because that's the owl music. So, who's hiding behind this door? We'll find out. These guys were. This is the wrong door. No, maybe it's the right one, actually. Yeah, this is actually the right door. That's nice. Ow. Really? Well... That was dumb of me. And this room has got these jerks that are popping out of the floorboards because they're assholes. Alright, let's crank up the volume here, I guess, or something like that, or whatever. That is what owls can do. Full 360, wow. Okay. Alright. Fairly intuitive puzzle for that one. Run for this room. Slow down for the second room. And then Hummingbird is at the end of this hallway, east hallway. This way. Okay. Replica Known Issues Part 1. Classified information, Commander Eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior, and that stems from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Euls tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance. The original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily presented by in this unit by making sure they have access to music. Through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms. They have a strong urge to check on their own appearances at regular intervals. Yule personas stabilize by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interaction. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Even though they may seem like quite quiet simpletons, do not underestimate eras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Eras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly and have a talent for reading Ara's expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Ara personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. I think the Aras were the ones that were used in the really big units for digging or something like that. Oh, well. Okay. Pick up Eagle Key. Okay, we got that now. Colibri's notes. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us, like pushing people under into elevator shafts. There was nothing in his diary, but I probed his mind. There were memories of an LSTR unit working in Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. In order for a single unit of some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Colibri. Aeon, Commander Lieutenant. Replica overview, Colibri. Commander Control Unit, Bioresonance Technology Replica Hummingbird. Type Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Biomedical Polyethylene Shell and Bullet-Resistant Armor Plating. Height 150. They're short. Okay. Marvel of modern technology. The Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every protector Frong's Commando Falk unit is assigned aided by a cadre of Colibri unit adjutants, who can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce her own. Despite their diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses, the Colibri bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Are these the little ones? Or was also the one in the hard hat room? Yeah, almost definitely. Okay, I missed the number. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I have to pop in there and immediately figure out what the ratio, the whatever is. 087. Annoying bastards, these. Alright, so what the hell is the point in coming in here? Postbox key. Well, I was saying that we still needed that. Little fan going off on there to keep them nice and cool. Maybe these are the Colibris. Is there seriously nothing else here? It was just... okay, well... whatever. We've got the Eagle key now. That's not there. Where was the Eagle key? It was in the Adler room, I think. Which is up there, and I do need the flashlight for it. That's actually just up here. Okay, and then we'll still need whatever that was for the library, which will probably, in knowing my luck, be in the Adler room. By which I mean it kind of is there probably by process of elimination more so than anything. Okay, so through here. Eagle key. Adler's diary. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial on the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. I can never pronounce that word. Cadre? I don't know. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it's how she knows how to make others respect her orders despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman. Her hair was white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and I asked her to guess the planets on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lock box again, which I'm not sure is now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chess beast. In my memory, she was another member of our staff, with no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All that box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes the room. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases, so So does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I have now not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Something is missing from the mechanism. This is probably going to be from the astronomical room, because I know there's a puzzle I haven't completed from there. Replica Overview, LSTR. Landvermissungsschiff-Techniker Replica, Elster. Land Survey Ship Technician Replica Magpie. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Biomechanical with carbon fiber, reinforced polyethylene shell, and titanium skeleton. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration with sports bullet-resistant armor plating on the chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit is lost with the destruction of the central neural archive in Veneta, new LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Okay. And that looks like everything that can happen in here for now. So there's going to be more to this room. I can just tell. I think at this point in time we probably hit up the... I could get to the star map briefing room from here, but... might as well. Okay. Watch as I get hit again, though. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do this puzzle first so that I can get... So there's supposedly a puzzle going on in here, but I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll use the postbox key first. We'll figure out what's going on with that. Maybe there isn't a puzzle there, I just need to use it for something, I don't know. Stuff with the lift is still required, but whatever. Yeah, so we could go all the way up to this floor and get to the post box, but it might actually be best to go through the floors this way. Because those guys are fairly easy to juke around, and then we just have to figure out this one. I'm lazy. Ow. Okay, well clearly this is not working out. Well, actually no, I got past them, it's fine. I also have to use a Healy thing. Usually the shotgun knocks things over on one hit, but maybe those guys have more armor or something like that. That was my mistake either way. Oh, wait. Was it floor 6 that had the mailbox on it? Must have been. Well, shoot. Okay, let's, I guess we'll keep that for now. Let's pull you guys. And then, that's about it. I guess I didn't need to use the box here as much as I thought I did. Just gets me back to yellow. I'm gonna use both. That gets me back up to full. Alright. so postbox floor was, I guess, 6. I can't remember. Pretty sure it was something close to the top. Okay, that's the library key then. Where was the library? I believe 8. Yep. And it's better for me to find a safe way to the lift, which, who knows what the best way to get there is. I feel kind of like it's probably through this floor here, but... try this one, I guess. This is just that one there, and then there's the one in here, which is easy to juke. And then once we get to this floor, we just have to worry about whether or not this person's finally getting up or not. Looks like no. Been a while since I saved? Probably, but you know what? It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? I die? Yeah, right. Oh, hey. How are you doing over there? Replica known... Oh, these are the really heavy ones. Okay, never mind. Classified information, Commander Riders only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities on their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns. Usually the units due to the sense of nature, blah, blah, blah. M and HR. The neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing gestalt memories. Adlerians work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Fair enough. We got a bunch of stuff to look at here. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, great. Alignment error, use manual controls. I see. These things are blockers, so I can go until it hits like a blocker and then it stops it. And I need to get it to go to... It looks like... But it has to pick up something, I guess. Is it trying to pick up that? There's a couple of different things that it looks like it could be trying to pick up here. And I'm not 100% sure which ones of these it's actually supposed to be trying to get. I'm guessing it's got to be this thing. Pick up Astrolabe? Sure. Why is there an Astrolabe in this copy of the King in Yellow? Is that the yellow sign? It's in red, though. Well, that's peculiar. Known issues. Commander eyes only. Blah, blah, blah. Calibri. Great care should be given to Calibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, Calibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in Calibris varies less than in other modules. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of cadres acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a Kaiser degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission Colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For Persona stabilization, Colibri should have access to a well-stocked library. So, Colibri, who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together, we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and here I am here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I had become like the others, too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. Okay, we got a repair spray. I hate this. Okay, so I need to use the astrolabe for, I'm guessing, the Adler room, the Eagle room, whatever. Which I think is on this floor. Annoying. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm guessing I use the astrolabe on either this or I have to use it on the other thing, but... Okay, there we go. This is gonna be a... Oh, no. Okay. This is gonna require me to use something, but I don't know what. Okay, so this is... I need to go to the star map room, but I don't know what I'm trying to get from there, per se. Because these symbols, like, just sort of rotate like this sort of thing, but I'm not sure how they rotate in comparison to the stuff that's in the star map room. This one I might have to look up, but we'll sort of see what I can find here. Position on the star map? Yeah, basically. I'm not 100% sure how this sort of corresponds, though. Up yours. Okay, so these are, like, probably relative to each other, I'd imagine. The capital is the star there, so then we also then have to figure out the other ones, but are these rotating, like... I don't actually know that these are rotating, like, at a sort of consistent rate to one another. How do I lock... Is there a way to lock this in? Maybe these are geosynchronous? It's hard to tell. I feel as though these are rotating at different rates, though. So, like, we're seeing Rot Front, for example, ending up, like, the opposite of, like, Heimat, I think, gradually. Or maybe that's an illusion, but... Like, Heimat and Leng seem like they're staying constant to each other. No, maybe it's not. Okay, let's give myself a picture here. Figure the top star was a marker. I think the way that it's sort of working here is that, like... There's the one that's the capital, that's got the star, that's the indicator there. So I'm just going to wait till the star is at the top, and then we'll sort of see from there. This is not looking ideal here. We're just going to wait till it's at the top, and then I'm going to sort of, like, do that way. I'm hoping these are staying constant to one another rather than sort of, like, rotating in different positions there. Okay, got my picture of it. I can't remember where my pictures get saved to. Photos? There we go. Nope, that's not it. Gallery? There we go. Okay. So... Alright, let's hope this works. This is going to be a real rough ride outside of the door here, though. You know what? Actually, let's do it this way. Okay. Easier floor for traversal. Honestly, it probably would also be good to, like, just knock out this one and then flare it, but I've been just sort of walking past here so much that I kind of don't care. Potentially, actually, also this one, just because this one's also even armored, so... Whatever, I don't care. Not bothered by you guys. I thought they were on the other side of this place. And I'm pretty sure they actually were, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the top was like the capital. Then we got like the next one here is... like that. Then these two are like this. Okay, so this might actually be for Bhutan. Okay, yep, got it. Shrine Diary. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Serpincy, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she is as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the Commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiar as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before. Even stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I'm alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It can be. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing, but I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing into each retelling. Like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind, copied over and over from an aging template? I do not know, but I will find out. The answer lies below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. Okay, picked up the administrator's key. This might technically actually be everything. There's one place in the workshop hallway on floor 6 that we haven't checked out. Immediately gonna get attacked here. You know what? There, that felt very gratifying, you jerks. Alright, so we've got the mine shaft here. But we also have got a place that we have to go. I'm just going to try and open this if I can. Then we have to get to floor 6. And then these people being down here means that we won't resurrect them unless we actually walk past them, which we just don't have to do anymore. So up to floor... or let's do this way. The run speed in this game is so slow. Ow, what the hell? I think that counts as less damage if you just bump into them, but still. Alright, this is why I never went through here. This person's blocking it. I bet it's nothing, but... why is this so shaky? We've actually sort of been through here, I guess, but... Oh yeah, I remember this place. How come it said I hadn't been in here? Alright, where do I want to go next? Is there any... What else have I missed? I feel like there's more that I've missed here. No, shoot, I was on the wrong floor. God damn it. No, this is... Wait, what? Oh, this is floor 7. Jeez. Oh. Okay, well, just blowing through a bunch of shells for no good reason whatsoever. Alright, so at least we know now that that's useless. It's always good to double check those things. Okay, so those are all solved. Those are all solved. Do I want to go into the room and get all of the revolver ammunition and the extra healing items? Maybe. Which floor was that on? Floor 8. Alright, let's go do that while I've still got the flashlight, I guess. We'll probably just have to immediately use all our healing items, but... Alright, which of you jerks is getting back up? Okay, the total amount of ammo that we should save here should actually make up for this. And then we'll upgrade the repair sprays instead of using them right away. Are you still alive down here? That was the wrong button. Okay, this thing. The repair spray, and then a bunch of revolver bullets. Okay, so we netted 8 bullets, or net is 6. Net is 6 bullets. That was worth it. And then the 2 repair sprays. Is that actually everything? I feel pretty confident it was. Okay. It's still saying that the lift here is still a puzzle that is unfinished, but I don't feel like that can possibly actually be right. Like, I'm pretty sure we're actually, basically done here. Alright, and same thing here. We'll just save, heal ourselves back up. Modify these bad healing kits into better healing kits. Okay, we don't need... We'll switch out this, actually, since we're running out of shotgun bullets, but we'll swap out to that. So 12 is how much? So 2 full reloads, I think, is what we get for everything, basically. We'll get both repair patches. And then we'll combine... Oh, I know what the problem is. I need a spot for the new items since I can't do 2 of these at a time here. And then try to go up to floor 5 or down to floor 9. Floor 9 is going to be the mine sort of area that we're going to next. Do I seriously need to use 2 here? I guess we'll use both of them. Gets us back to full. But yeah, the mine shaft is where we're headed next, I believe. Find out if the revolver is a good weapon or not here, I guess. But floor 5 is sort of, I think, sort of where we came from. I don't know if we can actually go there anymore. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, the elevator? We can't get into the elevator. It's not only blocked off, but, like, it doesn't actually work. We need to get, like, a bunch of stuff to actually get the elevator to work. So, see, you can't actually... You're not allowed to do that. There's supposedly an access kind of card thing that you can get later on, or earlier on, or whatever the hell, that gives you access, but I don't know if we'll actually get that again. Like, maybe we will, but... More important is we're at this point in time, so we're just heading down the mine shaft. The smaller ones, it doesn't. It just stops. You can only get to wherever the hell it is you are at. The small one only goes between those floors that we've already been to. It doesn't even go up to level 6. It only goes up to, like, or 5, I mean. It goes... No, it doesn't go... Yeah, it stops at 6, I believe. Liminalitat. She's still around. Good for her. I know you're here. I've done this countless times before. You don't belong here. Signalis. Well, hopefully she doesn't shotgun me. Oh, this looks like boss arena room. This stuff doesn't look safe. No map data. This definitely looks like a boss arena room. What the hell? Alright, we can go back and forth here. High-powered mining lasers. They're too large and heavy for me to use. I think those are what we saw that other thing that we fought earlier use. Still A. Okay, I can't even read this. Diameter 2 nanometer average, handle with care, risk of death. Modifiers. Monofiber will effortlessly cut through limbs and equipment in an instant. Always wear protective clothing. Do not touch monofiber without proper protective gear. Only handle in brightly lit places. Okay, so where is the monofiber, like, trap lines that are going to kill me? Because I'm guessing they're probably around here. They've got that ominous Strigendo going on in the background. Something's about to try and jump me. I'd be very upset at this game at this point in time if they didn't... Oh, hi. Ah, hello. You're not a protector, are you? What brings you here? I'm Bio. If you're down here, you're probably looking for something. I'd help you, but one of my hydraulics failed and I can't move. I'm pretty much done for it, so you can just leave me here. There's no point repairing an old unit like me, so don't worry about it, okay? I'd be a waste of resources. I offer you my mining laser, but I don't think your frame could supply the power output. You're probably better off using a gun. There should be some useful equipment in the mining office. It's just south of here. Don't worry about me. There are many replacements. We're just replicas after all, right? In the end, what's one drop in an ocean? When I die, they'll just make another. Thank you for talking to me. I hope you find what you're looking for. I like this one. Oh. No entry. It's fine. I don't feel like it is. There's definitely going to be a boss fight. At some point in time. Maybe now, maybe later, but there will be a boss fight. And I do hate boss fights. Alright, more repair sprays. Fantastic. A flare gun. Flare shells. Alright, what's the description for this thing? A single-shot gun for firing a 26.5mm emergency signal flare cartridge that incinerates targets. So this probably is an actual full kill, because it probably actually like incinerates the body like the flare does, except it's fireable. Okay. I'm digging it. Put away you. I'll get more of you. I actually want to just have the full amount right now. No, we'll go -1. So that I can pick some up there. I ended up not using any of our flares from the previous area because, like, I was like, okay, we'll find a good spot to use it, and then there were just, like, 9 choke points. Repair Mina? That'd be interesting if I actually could. Let's save and then find out if I can. Let's see if I can repair BO over there, the Mina unit. Alright, so repair spray. It hasn't let me do that with anyone else, but I'm assuming that I can't, but... Alright, let's go and see if I can use a repair spray on you. I can almost guarantee the answer is no, but, like, it's the thought that counts at that point in time. You still alive, buddy? Yeah, that just used it on me. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and return to menu so that I don't waste that. She doesn't let me because it would be a waste of resources, and she's, like, not a hypocrite like that. Okay, it must be this one that we were at. Okay. Alina's diary. It's worse than I thought. Everyone has disappeared. I still haven't found any traces of Elster. It says if she's never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors, those that are still around. A guard spotted me earlier sneaking out of the medical wing, and she let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. When I looked back, I saw her face, and I can't forget. It looked like she'd been in some horrible accident. Okay, where are we going and what is going on here? There's another place that we could have gone to. No map data still. What the hell? Minner. Aeon. Mining, nuclear tech, high security replica Mina. Maybe our Calibri would? Who knows? Okay, you're actually blocked off. I think that we probably just have to sort of continue on forward here, it looks like, but... I don't know, there was that whole other area that we could have gone to. Let's try going all the way back up and then going the right path this time instead of the left path and see if that makes a difference. What is this? Was this the way we came in? I don't feel like it was. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, no, I think this was. Okay. There's actually something down here too. Why do they need so many mining lasers? Don't have anything better to do than walking all the way back. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I'm like, what if I missed something and, like, my impulsive, obsessive nature of not missing, like, little things, even though I do all the time, is... Oh, okay, well, it's interesting when you hit the right path the right time, first time, without ever actually, needing to backtrack. I guess that this teaches me that, backtracking is actually stupid for losers. This is why I wish the map was working. Oh well. Okay. But yeah, like this game I feel like there's probably like secrets and lore and stuff like that that I'm missing already. missing more of it seems like it would suck. I also feel like I'm surprised I have not been sliced in half by a monofilament wire just by running. Okay, what am I even doing here? Oh, I met that trying to repair every damn robot here. Actually, the number of robots that are, like, dying is pretty limited. I've only encountered, like, that one so far. The other ones are just depressed. So I don't think a repair spray is meant to help with that. Okay, so once again, like, I feel like I've missed something, but we'll go this way first, I guess. I'm gonna, like, look at this and it's gonna tell me no map date again. Stupid game. Alright, god damn it. Reason for you to play the game yourself? Yeah. The only other one that we've encountered that was actually injured is, like, super early in the game before you actually even get any repair patches. Okay. Shotgun would have been way better here, I feel like. Or the flare gun or something like that, but... Can I actually see in here without the flashlight? I can, actually. That would have been... I should have that turned off, I guess. I was just so used to wandering around here without there actually being any enemies that I just sort of had it set that way, but... How much revolver ammo did I actually use there, too? Alright, let's try this way first. Big red button, huh? Okay, well... I guess what I'm actually supposed to be doing here is actually just evading the enemies up until I can sort of move into the, this thing, so... I'm actually just gonna probably die here, but... Can I actually leave? No, actually. I kind of wish I had gone the other way so that I could figure out what was going on first. Repair thing here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the previous save just so I can figure out what I'm missing. Because I am like that. Okay, return to menu. Okay, so that way is to complete whatever the hell it is we're doing. But we've got the ability to go not go down that stupid elevator, first of all. So we're going to try the other path from there. I'm also not sure if I want to be using... I think this weapon load is fine. Shotgun would be better for some of those areas, though. Although I don't have a ton of shotgun ammo, right? Yeah, that's why I was switching to the revolver. Okay. I think I can stun baton the shield guys easier than I can hit them with the other thing. Okay, so we haven't checked out here. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna find out, like, I'm completely wasting my time in that. It doesn't actually matter. But... also, not having this on when I go in there is gonna be a way to save ammo as well, because I can just walk past them. It's amazing how far away they can see you when you're using the flashlight. It's just like, I guess it just automatically triggers the whole area. Okay, so I went north last time. There's another door off in this direction. This time I feel like I kind of have to use the flashlight? No, okay. Ah, here's where we got the monofilament wire. You can actually see it pretty clearly. Ow. That counts? Jeez, okay. Can I not get through here? Oh, you can, but you have to... Okay, well... It's actually kind of hard to see in some spots. The angles actually make a big difference for this. So Euler crying over all their friends that are dead here. Star, don't cry. Oh, it's Star again. Okay, well, it'll be over soon. Remember, oh no, that is the... Okay. Stars are so beautiful. I wish we could go there again. Yule. Hey, listen, I'll let you in on a secret. I can remember my name from my old life. Isn't that funny? Don't you want to know it? Here, I'll tell you. It'll be our secret together, so you can stop crying, okay? Let me in on it. I'll be okay. Wherever it is I'm going, I'll wait for you there. Okay, great. 10 mil. Oh, and some shotgun shells. Oh, that's actually, okay, well, damn it. I don't know if I care enough to get that revolver ammo back. Let's turn off our light again. Let's head on out here, and let's go back to the save spot, actually. Patch ourselves up again. I could actually save a bunch of resources by not patching myself up again, but whatever at this point. I also have to drop off that other ammo anyway. It's like gumming up my inventory. Can't believe how dark it is already. It is technically like 6 o'clock basically, because it's, you know, after daylight savings time, but yeah, it's still completely just black outside right now. Where's my light switch? That elevator is probably designed to like haul huge amounts of like metal or whatever it is they're mining for here. I have no idea what they're mining for, but okay. So pistol ammo goes away. We want to probably use a auto injector just because I want to save the repair sprays so I can upgrade them. I haven't actually seen one of the oops, no, not that. Use. Okay. I haven't seen one of the basic medkits in actually a while here. I probably used too many of them as basic ones instead of like saving them for combining, but alright, so we know that that other room we don't actually have to fight, we just have to get them so that we can hop down into the hole without actually worrying about it. This is going to be the hard part. I can actually dimly see in these areas here, so we're just going to try and see if we can find a clear path. I'm guessing like it's some obtuse path like the one I'm taking. Oh, nope, never mind. Well, we got it anyway. It's fine. And then this one sort of like closes behind us. Big red button triggers the sort of event here. Let's see if I can get around back here and just grab up this thing. And then after that, we just want to sort of like hit the button and then get up now. There we go. Feels like you're getting close to the end. Who knows? I'm also not sure if I'm going to like try to go for multiple endings here though, because I feel like there probably are going to be multiple different endings. I feel like you should not stand on the X marks the spot spots, but we'll just have to see. Man, there's different directions again. I always hate when this happens. Different places I could go, different choices for direction means that I could make the correct choice and end up finishing when I want to explore all these stuff to explore. Oh, another repair spray it looks like. This is why it pays off to explore all the incorrect places before the correct places. Oh hey, a giant hole. Probably going to have to fall down it. This is a very weird looking hole by contrast to sort of the rest of the holes that we've jumped down, but I guess we keep jumping. There's blood here too. It's a huge hole in the ground. I can hear the sound of water from below. Looks like there's no other way. Jump into the hole? Sure, why not? It's a gutsy way of jumping down there. Oh yeah, this is the one where Adler got stabbed. In a cave on an island or on a beach. Along the shore, the cloud waves break, the twin suns sink, the shadows lengthen. I can see like there's sort of a trail of these little things here, and they're going to be probably a thing that I'm supposed to be following along here. For there to be sorts of death, some were in the body room. Some it vanisheth quite away from the spirit, with the spirit. Missing parts of all these transcripts because they're... I'm not sure what's going on with them, if they're redacted or if they're like blotted out or what. One kind of death the spirit also died, while yet the body was in vigor for many years. Sometimes it dieth with the body, but raised up again where the body did decay. Seashells, it looks like. I can't interact with them. And a star fell the sky, and a mountain fell into the sea and turned to blood. Moon turned dark. Alright. I usually get teleported after I do these instead of actually, like, continuing on my journey. It calls me in a sea of flesh, we will become one, but I can never go back to being me. I feel like that's a kind of reference to the sort of gestalt-y sort of stuff that goes on with us. Where are you? Ah, skulls. Were these all skulls the entire time? Okay, there's an invisible wall there. End scene, I guess? So the question is, did I, like, jump down here, or is this, like, a series of false memories that led me to a situation where I just am here now, you know? Sometimes it feels like that's the case in a lot of these places. Well, they certainly have ramped up the spooky in this place. Or at least it feels like they're working on that. A little red page, that's interesting. Offerings. And in the darkness the dead shall be offered a light and holy spices so that they may find a way out of this cursed place. I guess we'll turn on this. Ancestral tablets are lined up against the wall. The names are illegible due to wear. Possibly the people that we were originally cloned from, I guess? Does my map work now? No. Man. Well, this room looks like it sucks. Okay, we'll probably find that later. I'd imagine. I don't think I've got room for this. Really? Ow. Large wooden doll. Another hole. Well, they certainly want to give you that sort of feeling of descent, I suppose. Let's actually use up one of these. Oops, not that. Use. Then we'll go pick up the wooden doll. The doors are really obscured here in a way that I'm not really happy about. Unlocks from the other side, okay. No map. Ah! Infuriating. Decent chance that we have to go down and then back up to get through there. That can be opened. It has a hexagonal base. It's empty inside. I don't see any particular pattern that I can actually use here. Let's try something. Wasn't there something behind the hole? Was there? Might have missed it. No. Hmm. If I stay far enough away from them, then they won't resurrect, but... Oh, you're right. There's a paper here. Warnings. This place, nothing... here nothing is valued. Nothing valued is here. What was dangerous and repulsive. Messages warning about the danger is still present. Time as it was is to the body end. Form of the danger is disturb this place, shunned and left uninhabited. When within is killed, a path will open here. Alright, I'm guessing I just have to go down there, but it probably lets me... It probably lets me come back up and then come around behind through that locked door. Oh, there's actually a ladder here, so I can just go back up at any time I want. Okay. Ow. Damn nuisances. Okay. So I should be able to keep this area cleared. I need a key. The fact these doors are not visible is so infuriating. Okay, locked room. Leave. Leave. Line. Leave this place. But I feel like that might actually do something. God damn it. Okay, we'll drop that there. We'll drop this here. We'll swap to the pistol for now. We'll just take that much so that we've got a little bit of room. I'm not sure if I still need the flashlight here. Just use one of those. I would love to be able to ditch the flashlight at some point in time here. I feel like these weird cagey structures are all doors, but they don't look like them. Okay, I need... Wait, what? No entry. Okay, I thought it said need key for a second there. Red ones usually aren't like that. Still no map data. That's so infuriating. Is that another hole? Well, this one seems worse than the other ones. There's a panel on the floor. Those usually mean things pop out of them, so that's fun. I feel like meat hole is one of those sort of like innuendos that I don't want to have to think too much about here. Old-fashioned microphone is hooked up to the device. There's a strange device under the glass bell. It's hooked up to the microphone. Okay. Pick up the wedding ring. No escape. Even in the darkest depths, the songs of the cosmos can still be heard in the aether, the sounds of the stars. Okay. Pick up the Nitro Express... What is this? Looks like a rifle round, so is there a rifle in this game? It must be. I feel like I'm missing a lot. The lack of map is really hurting me, because I am a person who's very map dependent. I can't do things without maps. Oh well. Okay. Let's put away those Nitro Express rounds, because I don't feel like I can do anything with those. Yeah, it's rifle ammo. Okay, an old golden ring. The phrase, "Till death do us part," is inscribed on the inside of the ring. Do I want to put that away for now? I'll board the Nitro Express. Yeah, a little bit. It says that in German, of course. I don't know. We'll make this my new emotional support thing that wastes my inventory space here. Okay. Just gotta keep to the sides of these ones, and then we are fine. You can just sort of ignore them. Hello. Please let me... Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm guessing we actually are supposed to have the tools to solve this puzzle right now, but I am... Well, I haven't actually been getting held up on very many of the puzzles, honestly. I've been doing pretty okay, but... I'm guessing there's got to be some sort of, like, thing that we've been doing that's supposed to, be some kind of indicator for what we're supposed to do next. I feel like it has something to do with those triangle sort of puzzles there, or the symbols there. Dead shall be offered a light and holy spices. I feel like we need incense for this. I'm gonna guess that ring doesn't do anything here, but... yeah. Wait, are we not... I mean, does this count as a light? I was wondering if it would cause a pattern to show up on these things if I had the light on it, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Kind of not loving the non-Euclidean nature of that. Okay, looks like we can get past them just fine. So really no point in flaring these ones. Oops, wait, this is the direction I shouldn't go in. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty mature. Like, I've got to have... There's got to be some other sort of thing. I should check my old puzzle items. There might be actually something available. Try 279 on the first pad. Okay, I can give that one a try. I just want to check something here. Did this have... No, this doesn't feel like it's... Wait. No, okay. I read hexagon and I figured maybe there's a relation there. I'm assuming that 279 is something that came up in one of the codes that or things that I read, but just didn't notice. But I'm getting so much text right now from various different things that I'm just having trouble keeping track of all of it. And a lot of it doesn't actually mean anything, like a lot of it is just lore, so I keep glossing over it. Okay, that would be 9, that would be 7. It's just a triangle. I'm assuming that there's probably like a triangle in one of the notes or something like that. That's gonna like sort of more relate to this than anything that I'm trying to do here. Oh, you mean the code that you were recommending? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, there's probably some literal thing that just actually tells me the way to solve this. That's how it's usually been. Is like I'll have see a puzzle like this, and I'll be like, okay, I wonder how to deal with this, and then I'll eventually be given like some sort of way to figure it out. And they'll basically be in one of my notes or something like that. Let's actually check here. Is there anything about this that makes me feel like it's that? I don't think so. This one I feel might have something to do with one of these. Ah, I can see something on here actually. They have that little pattern down there. And it's like an upside down thing. So if you look at this one, it's actually got that like sort of multiple square thing, and it's got like those sort of triangle symbols, but then it's also got this text here. I don't see anything that specifically gives me the specific patterns. It just says that when something is killed, I can get through there, but... Well, I may call it here then, and just let my brain rest, because I've gone through quite a bit of this game here. What I'm suspecting, actually, is that I should go and save and then try jumping down the meat hole, because I'm betting I can loop back upwards and get behind like some of the spots that it's like sort of not letting me through there. So I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to throw myself down in the meat hole, and we're going to see what happens. But if it looks like I can't go back up somehow later, then I'm just going to assume that we've done things incorrectly. The owl radio? That's a good point. What was the channel for that? 142, I think? Doesn't seem like you can hear it from here. I might be wrong about the specific frequency of that, though. Like this one as well, I don't really know what's going on here as far as this goes here. We've got that little like radioactive warning signal on the inside there, and then we've got these other boxes. So there might be something like numerologically that we're supposed to be dealing with here, but hell if I know what it actually is. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with this one, but like I don't really know exactly what we're supposed to be looking at there. Okay, so let's throw ourselves into the meat hole and we'll see what happens. Yeah, obviously. Who wouldn't do this? Yeah, I think that this actually just means that I haven't done the puzzles. So, wait, what? Oh yeah, it's Abstract Daddy again. I wonder what Abstract Daddy represents in this game. I bet I could have kicked it there. Kicked it while it was down. She's trying to load the rifle, but not doing a very good job of it. Ow. Well, I'm out of ammo. Being as it is that I am out of ammo here, I guess I don't really have anything I can do. Yeah, I can't use that here. So I'm just gonna die here, and that's... Oh. Wait, did she die? I'm gonna have to go back regardless. I have to... Is she alive? She might actually be alive. I'm gonna go back here. I'm not gonna save off that. I definitely think that I missed those puzzles. Like, I'm gonna just assume that that's not what, I'm gonna assume that I can't go back, but I'm gonna check that on my own time. Just to see if, like, I'm supposed to jump down there, or if there's, like, a way that I was supposed to have been able to solve that stuff there. But I'm gonna call it for today. We've gotten through a lot of progress. But, yeah, in any event. I'll be back on Monday, where I'll probably actually just try and muscle my way through Signalis as quickly as possible. So I'll probably do Monday, Wednesday, Signalis. And then we'll be back to Persona once I finish this. But in any event, though, hope you found this one enjoyable. And of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.